Well, welcome to my latest video. We're looking at an air handler here. I just bought off Craigslist. I got the covers off of it. This is for a 5-ton R410 system. This is a carrier air handler. And this is a project that needs to be done in my home because my system is R22 and it's been leaking for years, and I'm frankly I'm running out of my stash of R22 and I can't support the system anymore, so I'm going to swap it out. I bought this on Craigslist. It has a Bryant, which is carrier also. A Bryant condenser. I got it in the back of my van right now. I can't say the system is in the best of shape. There is some rust here on the A coil, but it is 10 years old, so it's expected. Let's give you an overall idea of what I'm up against here. Hopefully I haven't bitten off more than I can chew this time around. There's my existing air handler, and you can see where it is, and up in the ceiling there. And I need to get that down and the new one up there, and I'll be renting some equipment to do that, and I'll go through that in a little bit. I need to shut this camera off because I see my battery is dying on me, so I'll pick it up in a couple of minutes here. Okay, I'm back. Once again, there's the air handler. I've been up on a ladder trying to figure out the thermostat wiring and that kind of thing, make sure that you know, I'm not going to have any surprises when I put the new one in. Now, of course, as a testament to the efficiency of R22 over R410, this air handler is smaller. The old one, this is the R22. It's smaller than the air handler for the R410 system. They're both 5-ton systems, but I think R410 is a little less efficient than R22, and so the components are much larger for this system. So I need to figure out what I need to do in terms of duct work up here on either side. You can see that there's a plenum there for the return and the outlet side of the air handler. They are, of course, sized for the smaller air handler that's up there now. So once I get that out of the ceiling, there's a little bit of duct work I have to do with the duct board there to make it fit the new air handler. I hate the idea that this thing is up in the ceiling, but there is a lift that can be rented. It costs $65 a day. I think it's called a duct lift. It's like a forklift. It has a couple of forks in it, and it telescopes, and it will lift the air handler up into that cavity up there in the ceiling so that I can get the straps on it. So I'll be renting that piece of equipment to do this job. First, I have a lot of cleanup to do here in the garage. And by the way, I should mention the reason I'm taking this on. You know, I'm running out of R22, and obviously this system has been leaking for a while. But if you look at my other videos, I installed 2 mini splits not too long ago. One in my living area, one in my bedroom, and I have another bedroom where I'm going to install another one. They are not heat pumps, and this is a Tampa area, and although I use those mini splits mostly for air conditioning now, the primary purpose of my having to install this Craigslist unit is going to be I need the heat pump in the wintertime. And the house is not complete without a system like this. If I ever had to sell a house, or, you know, God forbid I die and my heirs, you know, would need to install an entirely new system to bring the house to a saleable point. So it's just something that's been nagging at me for a long while now, so I got to get it done. One thing that I don't like about this system versus the old is it has a TXV valve, and hopefully everything, you know, is working. The guy I bought this thing from, of course, swore up and down that this was a working system when he took it out. Tells me it was professionally removed. Probably was. The blower had been removed, I see that. And I think they probably had the coil out of this too when they removed it. This was installed in a closet in a guy's house. I bought it for $350, which is not bad, you know, for an entire system. But I'm not stupid, so what we're going to do before we ever put this thing up into the ceiling is we're going to do some testing, and I'll show you that. We're going to seal off the coil, and we're going to pressurize it with nitrogen, and we're going to do a leak test on it to make sure it's not leaking, because I sure as hell don't want to go through all this work, you know, renting a machine and everything else and put it up in the ceiling there only to find out that the coil is leaking. So I'm into this now for $350, maybe a little bit more. Bought some solder and some other stuff I needed, silver solder. But like I said, I don't want to go any further until I've at least leak checked this. And the condenser is in the back of the van right now. I'm going to turn this off. Maybe we'll get a shot of that outside. Well, here's the condenser. It's in the back of my van. And the reason it's back here is because I don't have any help to get it out of here. It weighs 300 pounds. It's probably 25% larger than the condenser I have outside right now for the R22 system. It looks to be in pretty good shape, except, you know, I hate when techs do this. You can see there's a capacitor just stuffed in there. Which one it is, I don't know. I haven't even taken a look. Which one it's for. Looks like 7.5 microfarad. It's probably for the fan. For the fan. So I'll buy a new capacitor and I'll put it in here, combo capacitor. Take this out of here. Looks like everything else is in good shape. I'm gonna have to work on this a little bit. Hopefully the guy that took it out, supposedly the pro, didn't cook the valves when he did this, when he took it out. Hopefully he protected them. And I'm told that the system was pumped down. Only time will tell. There's no way I can tell right now. The ports are shut off, and of course the valves are shut off. I guess I could, I might be able to get I probably could get a reading through the true pressure port here. Let's see if there's any Freon in it, but I'll do that after I leak check the evap. Well, just so you have a little perspective, you know where the air handler is up in the ceiling over there. This is my garage. A lot of junk here. Just so that you know where the condenser is here. Unfortunately, it's all the way over here, outside, in the grass, over here. This is the old condenser. The reason, by the way, I'm doing this video is because there's tons of videos online, HVAC videos, that show repairs and that kind of thing. And even I did one on a compressor when I changed the compressor on this one. I put a video out, but there are no videos that I can find where it shows the actual installation of a system. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find one. So I'm going to take this thing through as though you know, you're installing your own. So all the encumbrances that I go through, you will go through too. So somehow I got to get a 300-pound condenser out to this pad. Well, I have to get this one out of here too, but it's a lot easier taking. See how lightweight this one is compared to the 300-pound beast that's in the back of my van right now. This I could just slide out of here. I know I can. I put it on a piece of plywood and just drag it out of here. But the other one's going to be definitely going to be a bitch. Well, I got to wondering about how much gas was in this thing, or if it even had any gas. Of course, the guy advertised this thing as having a professional take it down and pump it down, and he used that in his ad, that the system was pumped down. And lo and behold, this is what I find. You can see that? The valve is completely, totally, completely open. There is no gas in this system.